Hello there everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. And in today's review, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Titans Return Legends Class Autobot Wheelie, first seen in the 1986 Transformers movie. I mean, he did make his first appearance in the 1986 film, which is pretty cool. Don't even understand how he ended up in, how an Autobot ended up on Quintessa, the home of the Quintessons. I wonder how he ended up there, but anyway. But here he is in his Cybertronian vehicle mode, and looks pretty good. I do quite like it. Very, very nice. He does have some nice translucent black wheels, which is pretty cool, and they do roll very smoothly, and he does roll very, very smoothly as well. That's nice. Yeah, got nice orange and a bit of a darkish yellowish color right here, and you can see that's his head right there. You can technically see his head right there. I mean, you can only see the back of his head, but it's okay. You got red for the tail lights as well. Got an Autobot symbol on the top there for the windshield. Got a nice sewer paint right here. Got a lot of sewer paint right here, so that's pretty cool. And you got nice sewer paint right here on the sides and sewer paint on the front, which is pretty cool. So yeah, overall it's a nice nicely done vehicle mode from the Titans Return line, so that really is a winner. The vehicle mode definitely looks good. So now, oh wait, I forgot the most important thing that came with this figure. The most important part of this figure is that it came with the collector's card. Yay, got a nice image there of Wheelie wielding his slingshot. I do wish that he came with his slingshot, you know, with this figure. You know, I wish this figure came with a slingshot, you know. Unfortunately. But if you have the GDO Deluxe Class Wheelie, then you can actually use that slingshot for this guy. So definitely works. Definitely works. You got a Titans Return logo on the side right there. His name is Autobot Wheelie from Hasbro. And you come to the back here, you got a tech specs. You can see how strong he is, only 5 out of 10. How fast he is, 8 out of 10, of course. How smart he is, a 6 out of 10. And you got the, how much his firepower is, well, 7 out of 10. Well, yeah, he's quite strong, you know, for an Autobot, for a tiny Autobot himself. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the collector's card. But anyway, so now let us take a look at some comparisons with little Wheelie here. So I'm gonna bring in Mr. Na right here just because, and with the not Power of the Primes, wrong line. There he is with Earthrise Legends Class Decepticon Pound. So you can see how the car scales with a puma and a shark. So you can see, yeah, really nice. I mean, really weird that how a scale scales, how a scale scales. How a car scales with a shark. You know, a shark has to be bigger than a car, so yeah, definitely. So that is pretty much it. Oh wait, I'm not done with the comparisons, so I'm gonna take these two guys out of the way, and just because I want to bring in a ramp former, just because you can see how they scale with one another. So they have that for the alt mode comparison. So now, Wheelie does have some compatibility with a Titan Master. So you have to flip this up, and when you flip this open, you can see there is an opening for a Titan Master to sit in. So now, for example, I have little Dastard here, Repugnance's head. So I'm just gonna put him in sitting position. Can the camera focus? Focus on Dastard, there we go. And just put him in the sitting position, and just sit him right there. It's kind of weird because when you open this cockpit, you have to see Wheelie's face right there, and they're kind of doing the Spider-Man gimmick where this is an upside down face and it's saying hello to Wheelie's face. So this is kind of weird, really weird. But anyway, so you want to sit him down and just push him back so that it's all fit in properly. So just sit him down and just close this up. Close this up, and there we have little Dastard riding inside Wheelie, which is a pretty cool gimmick. I do quite like that, very much. So let's just open this guy up and drop him in, drop him out, and close that. Now, the one main problem I have with this figure is that the vehicle mode, while it looks good when it's all tabbed in and nice and secure like, it's kind of, you know, I don't know what's the term for it. It's very, you know, it's easy to break. You know, I mean, not break the figure, but break the look of the vehicle mode. Because if you give it a squeeze, here's what it does. That's what it does. So he's kind of fragile at the same time. So you have to be careful. If you give him a squeeze, then everything will come undone and everything will come untabbed, and that's not good. Especially these connection points right here. This does not work, unfortunately, because what this does is that you got these two little tabs right here, and that will just go over that little tab, which is a bit too small, you know. And once you tab it in, you think, oh, everything is nice and secure. But no, once you squeeze it, no, it becomes undone, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm not really a big deal breaker about that. I don't really squeeze my figures. I mean, I give it a push on the tabs, but I don't squeeze it like so hard. But anyway, so now let us transform little Wheelie into his robot, shall we? So let's start with it. So now you want to untab his arms right here. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention he does have some ports on the back. So if you want to, if you want to, you can actually take this post, just plug that into that port right there. But it's kind of hard to do. There we go. Let's plug that in and give him a shield, I guess, if you want to. With a snake head just peeking out. Anyway, and I don't know, that could be helpful to jack up your car. You know, if it has a flat tire, you know, that works, I guess. So that would be weird to do, but anyway. So now let's transform this guy. So now you want to untab his arms on purpose. Untap his arms. Just rotate them forward so the elbows are oriented properly. Just rotate them forward, and there you have his arms all done. So now you just open this up, and you want to flip around his head like so, and just bring it down. And you want to split his legs, split them, and just rotate the waist 180 right now so the crotch is facing the right way. And now you want to take this double hinge right there, and you want to just bring this down, just collapse that in, and just bring this down. And there are two slots right here for these two tabs to go into. So just tab that in, and there you have his chest all done. So now his legs, just rotate this back like so, and just flip out this little piece. That's his kneecap, and just rotate the leg forward, and there you go. There you have that for the leg. So now this section right here, just untab it and rotate it around, rotate his legs forward, and just flip out this little piece right here, and they're pretty much done. So once you're done, you get an adorable looking Wheelie, fully transformed into his robot mode. And yeah, he's very adorable. He's very cute, very adorable, because he's little. He's a Legends class figure, so yeah, really nicely done. So when they announced this figure from Titan's Return, I was like so hyped for this figure. I mean, the vehicle mode is not that secure to me anyway, so, but yeah, still, it looks really good in his robot mode. He looks very nice. Very nice addition to the Transformers collection. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head sculpt. It's a nice looking G1 Wheelie head sculpt. Very nice. Got nice blue for the eyes, got nice silver paint for the face. I kinda wish he had the smile going on there. I wish he had the smile, not the stern face, but it's okay, it is what it is. And of course, you got the visible screws on the arms. It's not a big deal breaker for me. I can just pretend that does not exist. So, yeah, overall, it's a nicely designed, nicely painted. Got nice silver paint on the legs, a lot of silver paint on the legs. Pretty cool to make the toes and the shins and the knees. Just, you know, the details can pop out. And of course, got silver for the crotch plate, and that's pretty cool. That's quite like that. And of course, the Autobot symbol is on his chest, obviously. So, yeah, really nicely done. And it's a pretty clean transformation. He doesn't have a backpack or any whatsoever. That's pretty cool. That's really nice. So, for articulation, You have a swivel at the head, can rotate a full 360. The shoulders are the ball joint, can rotate the full 360 to move in and out. He can rotate at the elbow, and the elbows are on the ball joint. He has a about 90 degrees of bend, and no wrist swivel because everything's molded into place. He does have a waist swivel, which is really nice. The legs can move up that far, can move back that far. He can do the full split, which is nice. Get rotation at the knee, and you got a knee joint slightly under, about 90 degrees of bend. You can move these knee pads if you want to, and that is pretty much it. There's no ankle tiltage whatsoever at the foot, unfortunately, but that is pretty much it for his articulation. So now I'm going to get some comparisons right now. Alright, so for robot mode comparisons, here is Wheelie with Pounds in his robot mode and with Gnaw in his robot mode. And as you can see, Wheelie is indeed a head shorter than Pounds, and I think he's a little bit taller than Decepticon Gnaw. So let's move on to the last comparison for today. And just because, since I already brought him in for the alt mode comparisons, let's just bring in Slitherfang for the robot mode comparison. So there you have that for my robot mode comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Titans Return Legends Class Autobot Wheelie, and I think this figure is actually pretty enjoyable to mess with. Yes, the transformation is indeed smooth and enjoyable. He has some good looks in his robot mode. I'll give him that. The arms, they look a little bit weird to me. My eyes, there's a lot of kibble on his arms. He has some good articulation, but not good enough for posing in his robot mode because I can't really pose him that much. This is the only pose I can actually put him in. So his articulation is just okay, just alright. It's in the ballpark. The vehicle mode definitely looks really good. I do quite like the vehicle mode, but I do not like the fact that it doesn't hold in very securely. When you squeeze it, everything comes apart. So yeah, that's the main gripe with the figure in vehicle mode. But overall, I do quite like this Wheelie. Definitely cute and adorable. So as far as ranking Wheelie from a scale of 1 to 10, I will give him probably... He's not perfect. Maybe a 6 out of 10? Yeah, I'll give him a 6 out of 10, you know. It's okay. It is what it is. I hope Hasbro can give us a proper Wheelie figure that is very screen accurate to his G1 counterpart. I hope they do it, please. They need to do another Wheelie. They need to do a new figure for him. Yes, I'm aware that the Studio Series 86 version of Wheelie definitely exists, but that one is a big step down for me because it is non-transformable and the posability is not there. It's not good. I'm really disappointed at Studio Series Wheelie from the 86 line. Anyway, so I pray that in the next Trilogy toy line, I hope they release a better toy for Wheelie. Maybe a next core class figure for Kingdom. Who knows? Maybe Kingdom will release a core class Wheelie. I don't know. But anyway, that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that bell notification icon down below as well, so that you'll know when my new videos are up and ready. And also, if you haven't checked out my other Titans Return reviews, you can always check out the Titans Return playlist for any videos you may have missed. I'll post a link to that playlist in the description down below. And if you want to have a Wheelie of your own, you can check out BigFatToyStore.com if you want to. I don't know. I'm not sure whether they still have Wheelie on there, but you can always check that out for any official Transformers, any Transformers figures. So I'll post a link to that website in the description down below as well. So I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Titans Return Legends Class Autobot Wheelie, and this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.